Yngwie's use of delay pedal effect is another signature sound for both soloing and composition. I wanted to make this video to discuss his sequencing approach with the delay and help you figure out how to set your delay pedal for the same kind of results. Using volume knob swells and the delay pedal in that intro, I was playing descending and ascending third intervals using the E natural minor scale. To create that effect of a more complicated and faster sequence than I was really playing, I picked eighth note triplets with the volume swells, and I had my delay set to eighth note repeats. By having single repeats and the effect volume the same as the original note, the result is a sequence that sounds like sextuplets or 6 notes per beat. The repeated notes fill in the space between the notes I actually played. If I do it with the main delay turned off, it sounds like this. And back again with the beat. I don't necessarily have to leapfrog notes in the scale like that either to get a similar effect. Even going down the scale or up the scale in the same rhythm with the same delay setting gives the impression of playing more notes than I really am. The repeats make it sound like I'm playing these notes. This lesson is brought to you by Viking Shred Guitar Suite, my new premium video course. Get hours and hours of 4K video content, downloadable PDFs, Guitar Pro, a playing evaluation from me, and tons more. Check it out at the link below. And for now, back to the lesson. Okay, so to recreate the results I've been getting so far, you need to be playing eighth note triplets and using an eighth note repeat on your delay pedal with one repeat and a high volume setting for the effect. But we can also pair up different subdivisions with other delay settings to create more cool results. Next up, here's straight eighth notes with dotted eighth repeat. This creates the impression that I'm playing 16th notes. And if you're up for playing 16th notes, so double the speed of the last lick, we can create the effect of 32nd notes. If swelling the volume knob is really hard at this speed, try just going for a really tight mute and picking the notes, and you'll get that Nuno Betancourt wounded bumblebee sound. To slow things right down, a half note repeat gives us that Yngwie Echo Etude approach that he did on the REH instructional video. We can get a bit more freeform with this approach, playing different ideas and play with the counterpoint of those delay repeats. I'm going to improvise for you now in E minor, and I'll put the tab underneath, going for that same kind of approach that Yngwie's done in his unaccompanied solos for many years. If you're accustomed to setting your delay pedal in terms of millisecond repeats instead of fractions of bars or beats, I'm going to link you to a calculator below. This is an online tool I found that allows you to put in the BPM of the song, and it will give you the milliseconds for every kind of subdivision that you might want to set your delay pedal to. For the tones in this articulation module, I've been using my Amplitude Viking Shred preset, but I've actually done an echo setting for you with the imitation of a Boss DD3 pedal in the loop. So grab that if you're using Amplitude and you have some settings there waiting for you, and you can play around with the other subdivisions and whatnot quite easily as well. For other delay units, it depends on what kind of sound you're going for. A digital delay will give you the same kind of tone in repeat that you get in the original note, whereas things like a tape delay or analog delay will give you a darker tone the more often it repeats.